And technical proposal, original copy from JG Akas Construction, Supply and Equipment Rental for 24 BC 0069.
Thank you. May I request Engineer Basig to please evaluate, examine the technical proposal of JG Akas Construction, Supply and Equipment Rental.
An original copy of the technical proposal from JK Builders for 24 BC 0069.
Thank you, Christian. May I request Engineer Natividad to please evaluate, examine the technical proposal of JK Builders. And while waiting for the evaluation, let's proceed to the next contract. Again, may I request Engineer Ragirag to please read the number, how many, if there are bidders who submitted bids for contract ID number 24BC 0070.
Mr. Chair, for 24 BC 0070, the bank received 2 bids via manual submission from A. Nidwasa Builders and from B.A. Lagaso Builders. Again, no bid received via electronic submission, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Christian. May I request the Back Secretariat to please open the technical envelopes of the 2 participating bidders, A. Nidwasa Builders, B.A. Lagaso Builders for contract ID number 24BC 0070.
Original copy of the technical proposal from A. Nidwasa Builders for contract ID 24BC 0070.
Thank you, Christian. May I request Engineer Castro to please evaluate, examine the technical proposal of A. Nidwasa Builders.
An original copy of the technical proposal from B.A. Lagaso Builders for contract ID 24BC 0070.
Thank you, Christian. May I request Architect Abela to please evaluate, examine the technical proposal of B.A. Lagaso Builders. Okay. While waiting for the evaluation, let's proceed to the next contract. May I request Girag to please read if there are bidders who submitted bids for contract ID number 24BC 0071.
Mr. Chair, for 24BC 0071, the bank received 2 bids via manual submission from A. Nidwasa Builders and from B.A. Lagaso Builders, and no bid received via electronic submission, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Christian. Okay, Engineer Trina, please proceed.
Mr. Chair, the technical documents of A. Nidwasa Builders for contract ID number 20BC0069 passed the preliminary evaluation.
Thank you, Engineer Trina. May I request the Back Secretariat to please open the technical proposals of the 2 participating bidder for contract ID number 24BC 0071.
Technical proposals from the 2 participating bidders for contract ID 24BC 0071 from B.A. Lagaso Builders and from A. Nidwasa Builders.
Thank you, Christian. May I request Engineer Turida to please evaluate, examine the technical proposal of A. Nidwasa Builders. And
Mr. Chair, under contract ID number 24BC 0069, JK Builders passed the preliminary evaluation of his technical proposal.
thank you, Engineer Natividad. May I request Engineer Gulia to please evaluate, examine the technical proposal of B.A. Lagaso Builders.
Mr. Chair, informing you that JJ Yakas Construction passed the initial examination on his technical documents under contract ID number 24BC 0069.
Thank you, Basing. Let's acknowledge the presence of our very dear auditor, Sir Joed Orata. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
May I request the back secretariat to please process the electronic eligibility screening of the 3 participating bidders, Eni Dosa Builders, Jaika Builders, and JJ Yakas Construction Supply and Equipment Rental for contract ID number 24BC 0069.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID number 24BC 0070, BA Lagasa Builders passed the initial investigation on the submitted technical documents, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Architect Amelia.
Mr. Chair, also with the A. Nidwasa Builders for contract ID number 24BC0070, she passed the preliminary evaluation on this technical proposal.
Thank you, Engineer Castro. May I request the back secretariat to please process the electronic eligible screening of the 2 participating bidders for contract ID number 24BC 0070.
Mr. Chair, the technical proposal of Nidwasa Builders for contract ID number 24BC 0071 passed the preliminary evaluation.
Thank you, Engineer Curila.
Mr. Chair, also for BA Lagaso Builders under contract ID 24BC 0071, it passed the preliminary evaluation.
Thank you, Engineer Bulya. May I request the back secretariat to please process the electronic eligible screening of the 2 participating bidders, Eni Dosa Builders and BA Lagaso Builders for contract ID number 24BC 0071. Let's proceed to the consultancy services. 23BC 23 CSBC 04. May I request the head back secretariat to read how many bidders passed the shortlisting?
Mr. Chair, for 23 CSBC 04, consultancy services for geotechnical investigation for proposed 2024 projects of the PWH Cagayan 2nd District Engineering Office. And based from our shortlist, only RC Session Environmental Management Consultancy Services is included. And as of 10 o'clock this morning, January 17, 2024, we received a bid from RC Session Environmental Management Consultancy Services. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Geragirag. So may I request the back secretariat to please open the technical envelope of the loan participating bidders. RCC Environmental Management Consultancy Services for contract ID number 23 CSBC 04.
Mr. Chair, technical proposal from RC Session Environmental Management Consultancy Services for contract 23 CSBC 04.
Thank you, Engineer Gerag. May I request Engineer Marajan Gulya to please evaluate, examine the technical proposal of the loan shortlisting contractor, Arcision Environmental Management Consultancy Services for contract ID number 23-BC04.
Mr. Chair, the technical proposal of Arcision Environmental Management Consultancy Services, all the required documents in his technical proposals are all present. Hence, the technical proposal passed the preliminary evaluation. Mr. Chair, all the technical documents required for the technical proposal of RC6 Season Environmental Management Consultancy Services are all present, hence the RC Season passed the preliminary evaluation.
Thank you, Engineer Gulya. May I request the Back Secretariat to please process the electronic eligible screening of the loan participating bidder for contract ID number 23 CSBC 04. While waiting for the result of the electronic processing, Mr. Gibo, please serve the merienda. Bigyan mo si auditor, Sir Odi. Coffee, Sir Odi? Coffee? To please read the result of the electronic eligible screening of the 3 participating for contract ID number 24BC0069.
Mr. Chair, here is the result of the electronic eligibility screening in the civil work application for the contract 24BC0069 with the 3 participating bidders, JG Yakas Construction Supply and Equipment Rental, A. Nidwasa Builders, and JK Builders. As to legal aspects, and based from the attached PhilJobs registration certificate, Annex A, all the legal documents of the participating bidders are all updated. But in the registry of the civil work application, these participating bidders have to update their mayor's permit. And for any Nidwasa Builders, needs to update the DTI registration certificate as well. And for technical and financial aspects, on the category Roads Construction PCCP with an ABC of 9,900,000 pesos, JG Yakas Construction Supply and Equipment Rental has valid pickup license and pickup registration, passed the required work experience with SLCC. And in the registry of the civil work application, there is no 2022 financial statement, but based on the PhilJobs registration, it is updated. It has the 2022 audited financial statement. And based from the attached financial statement in the technical proposal, he also passed the required NFCC. For A. Nidwasa Builders, valid pickup license and pickup registration, passed the work experience with SLCC. Also now, no 2022 financial statement in the civil work application, but based on the PhilJobs registration, it has also the 2022 audited financial statement, and also passed the required NFCC. For JK Builders, valid pickup license and pickup registration, passed the work experience with SLCC. Also, no 2022 financial statement in the CWA, but in the PhilJobs registration, it has a 2022 audited financial statement and also passed the required NFCC. With this, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, for A. Nidwasa Builders, in the PhilJobs registration certificate, the mayor's permit is not yet updated. Thus, this is
Not,
ground for disqualification, Mr.
yes,
Chair.
so not yet updated.
Although she attached the updated mayor's permit in her technical proposal, but it is not yet updated in the PhilJobs registration certificate. So, A. Nidwasa Builders is disqualified for this contract, Mr. Chair. PhilJobs.
Thank you.
So with this, Mr. Chair, and prior subject for updating in the civil work application, only JG Yakas Construction Supply and Equipment Rental and JK Builders are eligible for this contract.
Thank you, Engineer Girag. May I request the back secretariat to please open the financial envelopes of the 2 eligible bidders, JK Builders and JG Yakas Construction Supply and Equipment Rental for contract ID number 0069.
Mr. Chair, financial proposal from JK Builders for contract ID number 23BC0069 And also for 24BC 0069, financial proposal from JG Akas Construction Supply and Equipment Rental.
Thank you, Engineer Girag. May I request Engineer Gulia to please examine the financial proposal of JG Yakas Construction Supply and Equipment Rental. Likewise, may I request Architect Abelia to please evaluate also the financial proposal of JK Builders. While waiting for the evaluation, let's proceed to the next contract. May I request the Engineer Ragirag to please read the result of the electronic eligible screening of the two participating bidders, any Duasa Builders and BA Lagaso Builders for contract ID number 24BC0070.
Again, Mr. Chair, based from the preliminary evaluation a while ago for any Duasa Builders, she passed. However, we have overlooked that she has not updated the mayor's permit in the PhilJobs registration certificate. That's why she is automatically disqualified again for this contract. And now I will only read the result of electronic eligibility screening for contract ID 24BC0070 with the loan responsive bidder for this contract, BA Lagaso Builders. And as to legal aspects, based from the PhilJobs registration certificate, valid mayor's permit, valid DTI registration certificate, valid BIR tax clearance certificate, and valid and updated PhilJobs registration certificate. And for technical and financial aspects, BA Lagaso Builders has valid pickup license and pickup registration, passed the work experience due to pickup license size range small b, and passed the required NFCC. Again, subject for updating in the registry of the civil work application for the mayor's permit, and BA Lagaso Builders is eligible for this contract, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Girag. Architect Abelia and Engineer Gulia, please read the result of your evaluation.
Mr. Chair, for JG Yakas Construction Supply and Equipment Rental under contract ID 24BC0069, the submitted financial proposal passed the preliminary evaluation.
Thank you, Marjan.
Likewise, Mr. Chair, the submitted financial proposal of JK Builders passed the initial evaluation for contract ID number 24BC0069, Mr. Chair.
Please read the submitted bids of the two eligible bidders.
To abstract contract ID number 24BC0069, Convergence and Spatial Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Road and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of concrete road along Olanimoy Street, Barangay Mabuttal, Ballesteros, Cagayan. The approved budget for the contract, 9,900,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 82 calendar days. First bidder, JK Builders, submitted the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, notarized by attorney Adela S. Guillermo Soriano, dated January 9, 2024. JK Builders submitted a bid amount of 9,717,172 pesos and 80 centavos and promised to finish the project for 82 calendar days, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Emil.
The second bidder, JG Yakas Construction, Supply and Equipment Rental submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Adela S. Guillermo Soriano, dated January 12, 2024. JG Yakas Construction, Supply and Equipment Rental submitted a total bid amount of 9,788,093 pesos and 11 centavos. No discount offered with a contract duration of 82 calendar days. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Golia. The lowest bidder for contract ID number 24BC0069 is JK Builders with a total bid amount 9,717,172 pesos and 80 centavos. However, his bid is still subject for post-qualification and evaluation. May I request the Back Secretariat members to please open the financial proposal of the loan-eligible bidders, BA Lagaso Builders for contract ID number 24BC0070.
Mr. Chair, original copy of the financial proposal from the loan eligible bidder for contract ID 24BC0070 from BA Lagaso Builders.
Thank you, Engineer Aguirre. May I request Engineer Golia to please evaluate, examine the financial proposal of the loan eligible bidders, BA Lagaso Builders. While waiting for the evaluation, may I request the Head Back Secretariat to please read the result of the electronic eligibility screening of the participating bidders for contract ID number 24BC0071.
Mr. Chair, the same with the result of the electronic eligibility screening for the previous contract. And again, we have found that Nidwasa Builders has not yet updated the mayor's permit in the PhilJEP's registration, and that is a ground for disqualification, Mr. Chair. So now I will only read the result for BA Lagaso Builders for the contract 24BC0071. As to legal aspects, BA Lagaso Builders needs to update the mayor's permit in the registry of the civil work application. But in the PhilJEP's registration certificate attached in the technical proposal, the mayor's permit is updated. And valid registration, DTI registration certificate, valid BIR tax clearance certificate, and valid and updated PhilJEP's registration certificate. And for technical and financial aspects, on the category roads construction PCCP with an ABC of 9,800,000 pesos, BA Lagaso Builders has valid pickup license and pickup registration, passed the work experience due to pickup license size range small b, and passed the required NFCC. With this, Mr. Chair, subject for updating in the civil work application, BA Lagaso Builders is eligible for the contract.
Thank you, Engineer Aguirre. Engineer Golia, please read the result of your evaluation.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 24BC0070, the submitted financial proposal of BA Lagaso Builder passed the preliminary evaluation. And to abstract 24BC0070, Convergence and Spatial Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Roads and or Bridges from the National Roads leading to major or strategic public buildings or facilities, concreting of Sagpat Road, Poblacion, Calayan, Cagayan, with an approved budget for the contract of 9,900,000 pesos only, and a contract duration of 130 calendar days. The loan eligible bidder, BA Lagaso Builders, submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Adela S. Guillermo Soriano, dated January 9, 2024. And BA Lagaso Builder submitted a total bid amount of 9,734,454 pesos and 82 centavos. No discount offered and promised to finish the project for 130 calendar days. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gulya. I repeat the total bid amount of the loan eligible bidder, BA Lagaso Builders for contract ID number 24BC0070 is 9,734,454 pesos and 82 centavos. However, his bid is still subject for post-qualification and evaluation. May I request the back secretariat to please open the financial envelope of the loan eligible bidder for contract ID number 24BC0071.
Mr. Chair, financial proposal from BA Lagaso Builders for contract 24BC0071.
Thank you, Engineer Laguera. May I request Architect Abella to please evaluate, examine the financial proposal of the loan eligible bidder, BA Lagaso Builders for contract ID number 24BC0071. And while waiting for the evaluation, may I request, ayaw ang gayam. So while waiting for the evaluation of Architect Abella, may I request the back secretariat to please open the financial proposal of the loan shortlisted contractor for contract ID number 23CSBC04.
Financial proposal from the loan shortlisted bidder for the contract 23CSBC04 from RCC Sean Environmental Management Consultancy Services.
Thank you, Engineer Aguirre. May I request Engineer Gulya to please evaluate, examine the financial proposal of the loan shortlisted contractor for contract ID number 23CSBC04. Architect Abella, please read the result of your evaluation of the financial proposal of BA Lagaso Builders.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The submitted financial proposal of BA Lagaso Builders passed the initial evaluation for contract ID number 24BC0071, Mr. Chair.
Please read here his submitted bids.
To abstract contract ID number 24BC0071, Convergence and Special Support Program, construction, improvement of access roads leading to trades, industries, and economic zones. Dibay, Dilam Road concreting and Dibay, Dilam Road concreting, the Maxidel Seaport Tourism Road, and high agricultural and aquatic production, and big ranches, Cagayan. The approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 130 calendar days. The loan bidder, BA Lagaso Builders, submitted the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Adela S. Guillermo Soriano, dated January 9, 2024. BA Lagaso Builders submitted a total bid amount of 9,643,924 pesos and 82 centavos and promised to finish the project for 130 calendar days. No discount offered, Mr. Chair. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Architect Amelia. I repeat the total bid amount of the loan eligible bidder, BA Lagaso Builders, for contract ID number 24BC0071 is 9,643,924 pesos and 82 centavos. However, his bid is still subject for post-evaluation and post-qualification. Engineer Gulia, please read the result of your evaluation on the financial proposal of the shortlisted contractor for 23 SBC 04.
Mr. Chair, the financial proposal submitted by RC Section Environmental Management Consultancy Services passed the preliminary evaluation.
Thank you. Please read his submitted bid.
And to abstract 23 CSBC 04, consultancy services for geotechnical investigation for proposed 2024 projects of DPWH Cagayan 2nd District Engineering Office with an ABC of 1,675,969 pesos only and a contract duration of 47 calendar days. The loan eligible bidder, RC Section Environmental Management Consultancy Services, submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Rogelio J. Bolivar, dated January 12, 2024. And the total amount submitted is 1,670,000 pesos only. I repeat, 1,670,000 pesos only.
Thank you, Engineer Gulia. I repeat the total bid amount of RC Section Environmental Management
75.
Consultancy Services is 1,617,000 pesos only. However, bid is still subject for post-qualification and evaluation. Any comments, question? If none, any motion to adjourn the bidding activities?
Mr. Chair, I suggest that we proceed with the pre-bid conference for the two civil work projects.
Continue na?
Yes.
Hindi na yung stop?
Sir.
Okay, let's proceed to the pre-bid conference for two civil work projects. Two civil work projects. With contract ID number 24 BC0048, advertised project, and 24 BC 0076. Okay?
48.
May request? 48. May request Engineer Flordan to please read give us a brief description and explanation on the basic contract data for contract ID number 24 BC 0076.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. For the contract ID 24BC 0048, the contract name is Convergence and Special Support Program, Construction Improvement of Various Infrastructure in Support of National Security, Tatag ng Infrastruktura para sa Kapayapaan at Seguridad Program, TICAS, Construction of Military Camp, Philippine Army, Balani, Santo Niño, Cagayan, Phase 3. Location of the contract is in Santo Niño, Cagayan. The approved budget for the contract is 4,900,000 pesos only, and the major categories of work for the contract to be procured is building construction without piles, low-rise, concrete frame 1 to 5 stories, and this is a single-story building, and the similar categories of work. Building construction with piles, high-rise concrete frame cast in place, building construction with piles, low-rise concrete frame cast in place. The scope of this project earthworks, reinforced concrete works, finishing and other civil works, and electrical works. The minimum equipment requirement plate compactor, 1 bagger mixer, bar bender, bar cutter, welding machine, and the duration of the project, the total project duration is 106 calendar days. That's all, Mr. Chair, for this contract.
Thank you, Flordan. The applicable fee for the bidding documents for this contract is 4,900 pesos only. Okay, let's proceed to the next contract. May I request Engineer Kevin Bunao to please give us a brief description and explanation on the basic contract data for contract ID number 24BC 0076.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Pleasant morning to everyone. For 24BC 0076, contract name, Convergence and Special Support Program, Construction Improvement of Access Roads leading to declared tourism destinations, Tourism Road Infrastructure Program, Abulug Ballesteros Bayview Boulevard, including access road leading to beach resorts, Abulug Cagayan, Package A. For the major categories of work for the contract to be procured, roads PCCP, roads construction PCCP with a net length of 595 meters. The approved budget for the contract, 34,300,000 with a project duration of 242 calendar days. For the scope of works, there are 2 components for this contract. For the roadworks, earthworks, which includes surplus common excavation and embankment, sub-base and base course, surface course, which includes for the thickness of 15 and 23 centimeters, and miscellaneous structures includes curb and gutter and sidewalk. For the civil works 2, for the drainage and slope protection, earthworks and drainage slope protection structures. For the minimum equipment requirement, backhoe, bar cutter, cargo service truck, concrete vibrator, 1 skidder, 1 dump truck, 1 motorized road grader, 1 bagger mixer, 1 payloader, 1 transit mixer, 1 vibratory roller, and 1 water truck. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Bundaw. The applicable fee for the bidding documents for this contract is 19,200 pesos only. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by the interested bidders on January 9, 2024 to January 29, 2024 at the procurement unit, second floor. New building, DPWH Cagayan, second district engineering office, Libertad, Abulog, Cagayan. During weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Bids must be duly received by the back secretariat through manually or electronically on or before January 29, 2024 at 10 a.m. And late bids shall not be accepted, and bid opening shall be on January 29, 2024, immediately after the deadline of submission of bids at new conference room, ground floor, annex building, DPW's Cagayan Second District Engineering Office, or through DPW's e-bid submission portal. Possibly bids will be open in the presence of the bidders or the bidder's representative who choose to attend the activity. May I request the head of secretariat to please read the other documents to be submitted by the prospective bidders.
Mr. Chair, here is the checklist of the technical and financial documents required to be submitted by the prospective bidders. Under technical component envelope, we have the legal documents. And for the preliminary examination, the valid PhilJEPS registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages is enough for the submission. And for technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, and statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or the SLCC, special pickup license in case of joint ventures, the original copy of bid security, the original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and the project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, the project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. Please also be reminded with the Department Order number 130 series of 2016, which is in compliance with RA 6685 and RA 9710, or the Magna Carta of Women. And list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership. And for financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity, or the NFCC. Also, if applicable, the duly signed joint venture agreement. And under financial component envelope, we have the original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, the original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities, the duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including the summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in the coming up with the bid, and the cash flow by quarter. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Girag. Any comments, questions? None? Any information from the Head Secretariat?
Mr. Chair, for our procurement activities. Our next procurement activities is scheduled on Monday, January 22, for the opening of bids for 5 civil work projects under CY 2024, Mondays. And also pre-bid conference on Wednesday, January 24, for 4 2024 projects.
Sir Odi, on Monday we have with exercise. Okay, thank you. Any motion to adjourn the pre-bid conference?
Mr. Chair, being no more other matters to discuss, I move that this pre-bid conference be adjourned.
The pre-bid conference is adjourned.